はい、ご視聴感謝御礼申し上げます。しゃれいです。本日はダンジョン3というリアルタイムストラテジーで遊んでいきたいと思います。どうぞよろしくお願いします。ね、リアルタイムストラテジーと言いましたが、なんか近しいのは日本のゲームだと勇者のくせに生意気だ、そのあたりのね部分が近いのかなと思いまして、こちらも同じようにねなんだっけこれ、なんかね悪魔の手みたいな、キャラクターというか、プレイヤーは悪魔の手となってモンスターたちを刺激して、勇者に対して攻勢をかけると、そういうゲームになっております。さあ、早速ね、やっていきましょう。キャンペーンで、ゲームはね、チュートリアルを終わらせて、何度かスカーミッシュのプレイを遊んだぐらいの腕前ですので、スーパープレイ等はありませんが、できればね、遊んでいっていただければと思います。
で、この The shadow of absolute evil. The shadow of absolute evil had crossed the sea and now sought the chosen target.A dark elf named Talia.
はい、このねメインストーリーの方でメインキャンペーンで遊んでいきたいと思います。というわけでタリアというダークエルフを見つけて、
A long, long time ago, the absolute evil had, in the famous predecessor to this game, subjugated the known world and defeated good. Now,In a world full of blackness and despair, it spent its days sipping cocktails from the skulls of its enemies and forging new plans over a grilled unicorn kebab. Unfortunately, there wasn't much left to forge. A few orc wedges, the occasional trick played on the little snots. There just wasn't anything left to conquer. As the weeks and months passed,The absolute evil grew ever more reticent and seclusive. From time to time, one could hear a slight murmur from the depressed evil's super-secret laboratory in the depths of the dungeon. Its creatures grew more worried with each passing day, and even started to miss its ingenious evil tricks. It was a somewhat confusing time for them. No beatings, no torture, and no being sent to a senseless death. On the other hand, it was a rather nice change. Eons passed, and the unicorn supply dwindled until suddenly, one wonderful day, the evil genius evil joyfully burst from its super-secret laboratory. It finally had a new goal. An unknown continent,as often found in sequels, lay to the east, sheltered from the wicked evil by naught but a puny little ocean.
スーパーシークレットラボラトリーってすごい単語ですね。
It immediately had a fleet built. This was so powerful that it covered the horizon from north to south and was manned by the best and most powerful creatures at the devious evil's command. The fleet set sail for the crossing to this new continent.Left the harbor and sank. Yet that mattered naught to the couldn't give a hoot about its minions evil. It instructed its goblins and little snots to design an even more powerful fleet. These new ships were gigantic. Loaded with devious evil's second best creatures, the fleet set out. And that sank as well.The annoyed evil saved his relentless anger towards the shipbuilders for later. Obviously, it would have to take care of the matter itself. With a sigh, it cast a spell and created a shadow of itself, a creature of absolute darkness and evilness. This shadow flew across the water towards the east.There, it would find a vessel, a corruptible being that would subjugate this land in the name of evil, and the shadow had the perfect target in mind.
さあ、というわけで、簡単なストーリーの説明ですかねが終わって、 そんな話だったんですね。
The great paladin Tanos, hero of the totally eastern kingdoms and a repugnantly good fellow. He was visiting the fatiguing library in Twistram with his comrades to see his foster daughter Talia.
Well now, Talia, tell me about your studies. Are you making progress with the writings of the ancient sages?
Yes, dear father. I have thoroughly digested it and have come a step closer to the good. The desire within me to do evil is defeated.
Really? Excellent. I am proud of you, my child. Continue to concentrate on your studies. I must go to Stormbreeze to clear up a few matters. I'll be back soon. In the meantime, my loyal friend Grimly.
来ないや。
Should anything trouble you, you can turn to him. Isn't that right, Grimly?
Aye, of course, Janos. I'll keep an eye on the damned elf. I mean, your daughter. You can count on me.
Then I'll see you soon, my friends. May the goddess watch over you, and the light burn eternally.
Bon voyage, dear father. I'll make you so proud of me. Who does good is good.
Yuck. Disgusting phrases like that always leave such a nasty taste in my mouth. These abnormally good heroes, on the other hand, had no inkling of the malignity gathered to the south. One moment a herd of sheep was peacefully grazing, and the next moment, with a fulminant explosive effect that ate up half our special effects budget, the shadow entered the world. His target, a dark elf caught between good and evil, was very close. As the shadow of the unspeakably evil moved through the world, all around it died. Plants withered. Animals perished. Sort of like a picnic with my family. The shadow of the far-off evil found itself very, very close to Twistram. It could practically feel its target's presence.
Take these lanterns, men, and let the light of the goddess shine. For the night is dark and full of terrors. And there's a pile of horse poo around here somewhere. I trod in it earlier. For the darkness! I mean, for the light! Sorry. I'm still in training.
Yes, well, that is somewhat suboptimal. Naturally, the shadow of the almighty evil was an incredibly powerful creature, but, well, light was a bit of an issue. It would certainly be wise to stay out of the lantern light. The shadow reached the entrance to Twistram. Fortunately, this one was not closed, but it was brightly lit. Luckily, there was an unfortunate guard on patrol that the shadow was able to possess, thanks to its incredible powers. As long as it wasn't in the light. The shadow of absolute evil melded with the guard and took control of his body. Thus, it was able to pass through the gate with ease.
What was that? I think there was something wrong with our last beer.
Unfortunately, the shadow's possession only lasted a short while before the guard was able to free himself. Still, it was long enough to get past the gate. The shadow's target was close, so close. Talia, the dark elf. Soon she would fight on the side of evil.
May the goddess be with you, my friends. It will soon be time to open the orphanage in the fatiguing library. Come to the big square and join in the festivities.
Well, I don't know. I had actually kind of planned to spend the evening in the bathhouse.
Friends, this orphanage is very important to my father. Tanos, you know, the mighty paladin, the one you really don't want to offend.
Yeah, all right. We'd love to
な
come.
んだろう、人間の側もあんまりよろしくないんですかね。
May the light of the
勝虫
goddess
さん、こんにちは。い
shine
らっしゃいま
upon
せ。
you, and let
ゆっ
us
くりしてってくだ
experience
さい。
this exhilarating spectacle in the big square together. Follow me, my friends, for evil, the light, I mean. Keep the light burning bright, for the night is dark and full of terrors or errors or something like that.
タリアってこれやけど。影が障害物も通れんのがいい。ゆっくり行きましょうか。よいしょよいしょ。よいしょよいしょ。よいしょよいしょ。は。通れにゃい。あ、入れないね。さてどうするんでしょう。よっ。はあ、はあはあはあ、左回りで行くんかな。よし。ちょっと大魔法使いさんに憑依して。
Stop holding the lantern in my face like that, boy.
よいしょよいしょ。あ、そこまではいけない。とはいえ、さっきタリアこっちの方に行ったので、追いかけていきましょうか。よいしょ。
In the distance, one could hear the unbearably good bells of a church. They must be marking the opening of the orphanage in the fatiguing library. Heroes with lanterns began to stream in that direction. The crossing on a red signal evil shadow swore, or would have if it had a mouth, and tried to avoid the lanterns as much as possible.
あまだ通れる、まだ通れる。よし。
Father Tanos, I'm glad to see so many of you here of your own free
こっちかな。
will.
お、通してよ。
Finally, the time had come, and the shadow of the passes in the slow lane evil was within range of Talia, the dark elf. The time had come for it to use its incredible powers to possess her for a short time.
My dear father would be very proud were he with us today. He would be overjoyed to see us give the young and the needy a place to live and thrive. That's why I'm happy to take this orphanage and destroy it utterly, and all of you with it.
お
Die!
お
I feel the power within me.
戦闘力が傷つく。
It's over
53万くだ
9,000.
さい。
Unimagined powers surfaced in Talia. The black magic of the dark elves. She immediately began to unleash these powers of chaos upon the world.
わあ。
I will kill you all.
The dark elf raged through Twistrom's
なんか
inexperienced
一気に
guards. She thereby built up a tremendous inner energy, which she released into the world as a focused
アメリカンコミ
beam
ックっ
while
ぽくなったな。
screaming Kamehameha! Meanwhile,
じゃあやっぱ53万にしてほしかったな。
they waited eagerly with coffee and cake for Talia to show up and open the new orphanage. The energy beam hit the cake with a resounding zap and reduced it to ashes. Oh yes, and the rest of the building and everyone inside it as well.
お
The narcissistic evil patted itself on the shoulder for this. Or it would have, but the metal armor always made such a terrible clonking noise when it tried. But then again, that's what little snots are for. Obviously, the dispatch shadow had found a perfect vessel in the Dark Elf. Talia had already earned the title of Employee of the Month, with the utter destruction of the fatiguing library, as well as half of Twistram.
作品賞
The destruction of an orphanage and the bombardment of innocent citizens with magic missiles immediately made her the many and wasting evil's new favorite henchperson. Her evil deeds complete, Talia withdrew into the vaults beneath the ruins of the fatiguing library. There, between the slaughterhouse and Mad Archbishop Lazarus's apartments, she prepared to create something powerful in the name of the absolutely ultimately evil. A dungeon heart, the cornerstone of any dungeon's power. Far away, Paladin of Light and Talia's former mentor, Tanos, was on his way to the Empire's capital of Stormbreeze. Naive and trusting as he was whistling cheerfully to himself, with no inkling of his foster daughter's dark deeds. Though he was aware that as a dark elf, she always had a core of evil in her. He had hoped to defeat it through religious indoctrination with ancient mad writings. Well, old bean, you thought wrong.
なんかグヘヘの笑い方がスマートですね。よいしょ。これ
Twistram in ruins. Talia, the Dark Elf, had turned to evil and laid the fatiguing library in the shadow of absolute evil. The shadow of absolute evil. Twistram in ruins. Talia, the Dark Elf, had turned to evil and laid the fatiguing library in ruins.
ちょっとね、普通に進めていきましょうか。ちょっと実はダンジョン作る系って思ってたんですが、RPG の要素が強い。まあ最初だからかな。説明のところなんでしょう。
Twistram looked like the leftovers from a heavy metal concert.
What? What have I done? Oh no! I've fallen to evil again. Father will be beside himself. He was right when he said, you either die a hero or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain. Although, in a way, it was fun to be evil. Burning things, pillaging, and showing those nasty goody two-shoes where the hammer hangs. They just look down at me anyway. My revenge will be terrible.
While Talia was delivering a typical villainous monologue, something happened around her. From the depths arose a pulsating crystal, filled with the magic-savvy evil's power. A dungeon heart. Not to be confused with those dungeon hearts from other games. We don't want to be sued again.
Hello, greetings. What seems to be your boggle?
Secret mental messages were exchanged between Talia and the mentally savvy evil's crystal. We could explain this in detail at this point, but that would require a 3-hour monologue on my part, and I am definitely not being paid enough for that.
Right then. I will make these people suffer for mocking me. Father's henchmen never liked me anyway, and always insulted me, calling me pointy-eared. It's time for my well-deserved revenge!
The game logic internalizing evil had given Talia an assignment. Out there on the surface were shamelessly good places in urgent need of destruction.
Nah, no problem. I'll take care of it. I and an evil army.
Naturally, the strategically well-versed evil did not send its new general into battle alone. A dungeon had to be built, and creatures hired to provide her with a powerful army. Of course, the sophisticatedly thinking evil already knew which way the wind blew in a dungeon. However, should it be hit by short-term memory loss, it could effortlessly look up things in the fabulous almanac. The absolute evil's little snots had dug out a new room.
なんかすごいものが落ちてるな。でまずは金庫部屋作って。
The new improved research menu TM opened and gave an overview of currently available technologies.
はい。
At the moment, the selection was still limited, but that would change. After all, this evil crusade had only just begun.
いいかな。どうしようかな。どっちに立てようかな。どっちにしようかな。こう。じゃあ 6×3、64で作っといて。64いらんか。64で作っとくか。で、反対側に63ぐらいで作っとけばいいかな。で、ボードだけでいいのかな。ああ、タリアのレベルアップは無理。作っといて、こんなもんか。なんていうの。がもう作れないから、じゃあ、お金ください。で、おお、給料削減。微妙。これなんだっけ？防御力ボーナス。素晴らしい。で、なんかぶち破っちゃったけど、一旦はこの辺を埋めとこうか。で、建設で、鶏、七面鳥でしたっけ？ゲーム的には。で、ボートの部屋作って、そうか、攻め込まれることないから、もう、さっとクリーチャーを3体ほど作ったら、出かけましょうか。3体。で、いいかな。あ、しまった。こっちも七面鳥にしちゃった？もしかして。大失敗。困ったな。まあいいか。変化気球。ここダメ。だとするともう一つでかくするか。オートペア。いかん、寝床がないじゃないかと怒られてしまう。急げ、急げ。急ぐんだよ、早くしな。素晴らしい。はい。さて、これで一応作っている間に攻略いきましょうか。
What do you want me to do?
どうしましょう。どこでその闇のエネルギーというかあれを手に入れれるのかがちとわからんのですが。
Blinding beams of light met the dauntless evil's
やは
creatures.
り
They briefly squinted at the disgusting brightness. Finally, they grinned, satisfied.
さて
At last, they were able to carry the battle to the good people and were not limited to protecting themselves in a dungeon, as is the case with other representatives of the genre.
Follow me,
Sa-
sons
sai
of
kara.
Rohan.
Mazu
The
wa
armies
koe
of
ka.
evil reached one of those disgustingly good places that had survived the destruction of Twistram. The ice-cold hand and evil would deal with it
よしい
immediately.
ける。十分。 とりあえずタリアが攻撃受けてくれてるけど、うまくスイッチできたかな。
The little town of good
タコ殴り
was destroyed and turned into a hotbed of
Yes,
evilness. Cracks formed on the surface,
人員回
and
復したのか。
something, yes, evil
じゃあ
rose from the depths. This evilness, in a practical spherical form, was the sweet lifeblood which flowed through the personified evil's veins. It stimulated the armies of evil and swelled their power. All this lofty blah blah without any impact on the game aside, it was another resource primarily or exclusively used for more powerful research. Delicious evilness flowed into the dungeon heart and filled it with power.
なあ
New research was thus made available, which would help the dungeon to even greater power. The impatient evil immediately began to research
いらんか。
Yeah, what is going on here? I feel a disturbance in the force.
The deeds of the conspicuous evil and its henchmen had not gone unnoticed. As a matter of fact, even a blind man could see the destruction they
お
left
使いか
behind.
ら。
As idiotic heroes do, they sent out a small patrol to scout the area.
Move out, men. Have a look around and report back to me. While I would love to accompany you myself, I'm currently
高木
teaching
ブーさん
myself
か
to
な。
play the ukulele.
まだ見習い司祭とかだからこのメンツで十分いける。だからチンタリアのレベルアップの方がいいか
More power!
な。モアパワー。パワー。よし。
Hasta la vista,
いい
baby!
ですよ。あ、回復薬は落ちてないけど、なんだこれ。はい。誰だあ、よし、じゃあ、君だ。前じゃない。よし、君だ。はい。完全武
I
装。
will destroy this land.
いいですね。
By the goddess of light! What happened here?
Ish.
The whole city is in ruins. I drank a beer right over there just yesterday.
おや、
Hasta la vista, baby!
これひょっとして、あれですか。
The second island of the good was mercilessly overrun
Oh.
by the strategically savvy evil's
入られ
hordes
とるやん
and
け。
turned into an evil island. Soon, more of that exquisite evilness would be bubbling to the surface.
じゃあ、ここでクリーチャー生産しようかな。
Excellent. Even better than in
結構まあ、なんとかなるんじゃ
Dungeons
ないかな。
2. Not that I'm out to plug it or its fantastic add-on or anything. I'd never do that.
Huh? The armies of evil here? Damn it all. How did that happen? Time to call out the heavy guns. Right, men, get ready to attack in waves. Excuse me, sir.
感染士の
Wouldn't
攻
it
撃
make
力
more
高いけ
sense
ど
if we attacked all at once?
長野回復
Where's
で
the
間
fun
に
in
合わん
that?
かな。
Wave after wave, that's a strategy for you,
あ
men.
ちょっと間に合い
Thanks
そう
to
に
the
ない。
enemy's limited tactical
まあいい
finesse,
や。
their destruction was virtually
ここはなんとか
unavoidable.
時間だけ稼い
So
で
it
くれ
was
れば。
time to decorate for the
よしと
victory
しましょう。
celebration, to get the beer and hire the orc dancers. Okay, maybe
よし
not
帰ってきた。
orcs. I shudder at the thought.
They're going to be child's play. Leave them to me. I mean, hold them back and let them hit you while I deal with them.
戦いは数だよ。
He's not going to get up.
12345の1。数あってる。12345の1。OK。で、もう一体さっき死んじゃったから追加できて。これでいいかな。休憩が終わったらもう一度攻めましょうか。タリアの強化でいいか。
There are enemies in your dungeon.
さあ、もうちょっとですよ。さすがに他の研究するものがないもんで、まあそうか、これ50で研究強化してじゃあでもう一体ナーが作るはありか。よし、これでいこう。あ、
Tanos
ちょっと待
must
ちな。
die. Tanos must die.
ちょっと離れたところで。だって攻撃食らってんの見てなかった。怖いな、もう。タリア回復させつつでいいか。
Good will fall.
ここ。全員で出払うっていうのはいかがなもんかなとも思うけど。まあ。やるときは一気にやった方がいいでしょう。あ、そこのけ、そこのけ。魔法使い。いい。
Showed him.
オッケー。で、ここ。あと、こことここを潰せば OK なのかな。よいしょ。まずは見習い主催だけど、おお、公園の方が前に出ちゃった。よし。はい、行きましょう。
Evil is unstoppable.
か。
the queen of evil.
ちょっとダメージ食らってたんであれでしたが、なんとか持って、よし、もう行っちゃおうか。よし、消防士は戦士見習い。実際、届くかな。ほら。よし。剣を入れ替えて、よし。じゃあ、素晴らしい。叩くんだよ。よし。
The good camp has been destroyed. Victory is ours. Evil is victorious. Ha! Good thing I switched sides.
And so it was that the good camp was destroyed by the battle-wise evil's army. Now it was time to take over all of the good islands. That would be a cakewalk. Easy as stealing candy from a baby. Candy from a baby? Simple. My ass. Ever tried it? The screaming and crying and fetching their parents and family as reinforcements, and those little beasts bite pretty damn hard. Not that I have any personal experience.
The ultimate, chaotic, absolute, whatever evil will be happy. I am. Father is gonna be so angry. You wanted to be good. You have dedicated yourself to the light. Stop and really think about your deeds.
Can you please just stop with the golem thing? We already had too many Lord of the Rings gags in the last two games. Enough is enough.
Yeah, exactly. Just shut it, good me.
Talia and the destructive evil's army had succeeded in destroying Twistram and the surrounding area. Good no longer existed in this land.
Oi! What the hell happened here?
Apparently not quite all of the good guys were defeated. The dwarven King Grimly, an old drinking buddy of Tanos the Paladin, was just touring the country with his exorbitantly large army to ensure everything was in order. Thank God the foresighted evil had provided for this contingency. The dungeon heart was charged with evilness and enough energy to act as a teleporter. For Talia, of course.
Ooh, good. Then all the best, brave warriors, and stop them! Right! I'm out of here.
With a plop, Talia dissipated and disappeared to a faraway and safe place. The rest of the sacrificing evil's creatures looked astonished as their general fled, but only for a moment, as they already found themselves facing an unpleasant army of good.
This is the work of that damn pointy-eared wench. I always warned Thanos that those miserable dark elves couldn't be trusted. Criminals, the lot of them. But enough is enough. I'm going to find that shifty wench and use her ears as bookmarks.
さあ、次に行きますか。地獄石。地獄の石？
The Gehenna Stones. After leaving the vestiges of Tristram, Talia set out for the Gehenna Stones. They served as seals to keep the demons banished in hell, where Tanos himself had exiled them. Her so-called foster father's act would soon be undone. Twistram in ruins. Talia, the shadow of absolute evil. The shadow of absolute evil. Twistram in ruins. After leaving the vestiges of Tristram.
タリアの体力 75% 以下にならないようにっていうのと英雄15人の撃破。意志の魔法ってなんだろう。
After her hasty departure, Talia now found herself a few kilometers, or miles, yards, or stone throws, depending on whatever crazy units are used where you are, away. She had managed to escape Grimly's forces, even if one or two evil creatures had to die. But hey, that comes with the job.
さあ。
The incredibly foresighted evil hadn't brought Talia here for nothing. The ancient Gehenna stones were nearby. Tanos once banished some demonic minions to hell and used these ancient magic relics to seal them there. Unfortunately, it was unclear how these seals could be broken.
I was there back in the day when Tanos banished the demons and sealed the stones. I can open them! But should I really do it? These unearthly beings terrorize the land and... Oh, shut up, good Talia!
So, you know how to open the seal. Excellent. Devious evil is obviously nobody's fault. It all feels like a real plan.
I just have to get through to the seals, then I can open them. But I need protection from the elemental guardians while I do so.
Okay, that should be doable. Get Talia to the seals, guard her while she opens them. First, however, it would definitely be a good idea to build a powerful dungeon in order to be prepared for any heroes stationed in the area.
さて、で、まずは金庫を作ってくれてて、こっちがダンジョン入り口。じゃあ、もう金庫があるのなら、13,000。よっぽど金ないかな。研究は罠。罠か。悪魔どこまで作れるんだろう。
A vortex could now be built. This excellent room makes it possible to create direct access to hell by means of teleportation, or the gun from Portal, in order to hire funny, or sometimes not so funny.
あいつだけ作れるのか。
The very curious evil soon began to build one of these vortexes.
インプ作れてもマナ作れなかったら意味なくないかい？じゃあ、まあ、いつも通り。6×5 ぐらいでいいかな。あ、しまった。ここはちょっと浅すぎる。よっ。よっ。これぐらい？鶏小屋。チビの研究、1、2、3。で、警備室か。いらんな、結局。で、バーガーをなんとかせんといかんから、まずはどっちにしろ。クリーチャーは、多くだけ。とりあえず、2匹。しまったな。ちょっと早すぎた。あ、鶏の研究忘れてた。まずい。お金が足りた。その部屋のお金がちょっと足りないかな、これ。だいぶ足りない。ちょっとどころの騒ぎではない。さあ、じゃあ、掘ってくれるのを待ちましょうか。
There were disgustingly good places near the dungeon, which would look much better as islands of evilness instead, especially since that evilness could be used for new technologies.
What is that unbearable place doing right in front of my dungeon? Disgusting! Creatures, advance! Destroy that thing! Oh, are you sure you want to do that, Talia? Shouldn't we sit down in a circle and talk about it one more time? Are you still here? Honestly, can't you see? I'm busy destroying everything that is good. I don't have time for this dissociative identity order nonsense.
Stop doing the Therese and Jeanette thing.
いいかも、これで、クリーチャーを、もう取れるだけ っていって、よし、これで出かけよう。5体多く。で、まずは目の前の拠点を
I am the
制
evil.
圧して、
There's something funny going on around here. My knee is itching where I caught that arrow. Men, check it out.
The presence of Talia and the conspicuous evil's army had not gone undiscovered, and the first miserable heroes were already on their way to the dungeon.
Where we will, of course, welcome them appropriately. Move, you lazy dung beetles! Get ready! You always have to be so unfriendly? I mean, really? Can't we just talk about this? I know this really good psychiatrist and... Don't force me to hit myself!
Yes. As our protagonist sank into one of her disputes with herself, the heroes spread across the surface.
しまったな。タリアもう体力全然削れちゃった。75% 維持とは何だったのか。
Delicious evilness dribbled into the thereupon feasting evil's dungeon. This could be immediately sacrificed to the excellent idea of completing one or two new research projects.
よし、OK。じゃあ帰ろう。ボルテックス建築。日陰の洞窟。ああ、そう。罠いるんだ。研究。X は研究した。イカケは何のイカケや。で、クリーチャー。ナーガ。一応じゃあ罠部屋作っとこうかな。3×5ぐらいで道具部屋作っといて、ちょっとこいつ落ちるけどいいか。この奥に罠部屋作る。やめよう。どうせ部屋いっぱいあるんだよ。こうしましょうか。本来だと何かと使うんですが、今回はまだまだ。研究の方が進まないので、罠ぐらいにしか多分素材を使えないけど、なんて言うんでしょうね。素材でいいのかな。で、もうクリーチャー、ナガ、ドン。で、研究できるようになった。
The homicidal evil had researched the Tinkerer's Cave. This perfidious room was used by the even more perfidious creatures of the Horde to build deadly traps and sturdy doors out of boring old toolboxes. The adventurous evil was keen to try this out right away. The first Tinkerer's Cave was finished and appeared solid enough. Soon the creatures of the Horde would gather here voluntarily or under the threat of beatings to build dangerous traps for unwary heroes.
Just ちょっともう一つ拡張しとこう。研究か。 オッケー、とりあえず。で、まず3個しかできてない。干したら、本体。うん、ちょっと行こう。
Command me.
よしよしよし。前から行くか。あ、でも十分強いか。オークたちが。
Hasta la vista, baby.
It's payday.
ペイデイ。回復したら次に行きましょうか。石の守護者いるな。大丈夫かな。動かしすぎ。
He's not gonna get up.
大丈夫そうだ。
Command me.
ダメージ食らってるのはナーガとオークはいるけれど、もう大丈夫かな。おっと。お前も殴るんだよ。
Time to take out the trash. Destroy them all.
よし。おいで。
Take that, you worm.
うん、タコ殴り。
Men, take a look at this. There's something strange going on here.
A local patrol unhappily stumbled into the area of the Gehenna Stones.
お
They
ー。
wouldn't leave without a fight, just the way I like it.
Just the way I like it.
Wait a moment, I just said that. Are you trying to steal my lucrative narrator contract? Back off! I know where your car is.
そいつはちょっと困る。あ、そっから無理やり行こうとするんだ。いけるんだ。
There are enemies in your dungeon.
はい。ダンジョンの中に入ってくると楽でいいですね。瞬間移動ができるので。めっちゃ詰まっとる詰まっとる。詰まっとる詰まっとる。ね、よし。 後ろに回してやることができるっていうのはありがたい。よし、オッケー。うん、ちょっとばっかし。でまたもう今度こ行こうかな。そう。レッツゴー。ナーガが一体ちょっとナーガでよかったよね。ずっとナーガって呼んでるけど、うん、ナーガ。よしよし。さてどこに行こうかな。
There are enemies in your dungeon.
あ、入られてるけどなんか一体か。ほな
The
ほっ
first
といて。
Gehenna stone is very close. Soon I will destroy it. Tanos will be beside himself.
ほっとくけど。
Apparently, there were a few elemental guardians who were not particularly pleased at someone fooling with the stones.
じゃあ
They threateningly turned towards Talia. Of course, the defense-orientated evil would protect her at all costs.
これで2つ。ちょっと怠慢。
Talia, what are you doing? Why did you turn back to evil?
おう。
Father, I don't know. I keep trying to turn back to good, but a part of me... God, just shut it, you weakling. Tanos, you and your minions always look down on me. Grimly insulted me without you ever saying a word. You drove me to this.
My child, that is not true. Look inside yourself. There's still a spark of good there. Let it guide you. And not this...
Whoops! Looks like I accidentally tripped on a cable or something. Unfortunately, Tanos could not continue to talk to Talia. What a pity. Undeterred, Talia continued to work on breaking the stone seal.
Huh? What? Oh, yes, of course. Ha. Soon the seal will be broken.
七面鳥が足らんそうです。おお、足らん。七面鳥枠もちょっと広げておきましょうか。仕方ないにゃ。
It's done. The seal
Talia-san,
is
お疲れ様。
broken. Oh, what have I done? May the goddess forgive me. Are you still here? Oh, come on. Can't you pour your heart out somewhere else?
While Talia was occupied with herself, again, the seal was completely broken. Several portals to a strange world opened in the
なん
dungeon.
でしょうこれは。
From them, a few extremely
チャージ
committed
量ボーナ
demons
ス、ダ
immediately
メージ量アッ
sprang, ready
プ。
to
いい
serve the
ね。
releasing from exile evil. The Gehenna stones contained a ruthless and mighty magic that not only supplied the dungeon with mana, but was also very dangerous. This posed no problem for the danger-loving evil, as it was far away. Besides, the magic was only supposed to affect the heroes. With the patience of a fox, the insidious evil now waited for a few heroes to test this ruthless and powerful magic on a few unsuspecting guinea pigs at the cost of a little mana. As with the first stone, a number of guardians came to life to attack Talia. In its wisdom, the four-sided evil had already prepared for this. Let's hope so, anyway.
え
Talia, please, stop doing this. Return to the light. It took me many years, and I had to reload many previous save games before I finally managed to banish all these demons.
Father, I'm trying, but the evil, it's so strong.
Fight it, my child.
Don't forget that this stinker kept you locked up in a place that isn't called the fatiguing library for nothing for the last few years, and that his best friend is a dwarf who hates
な
all
かな
else.
か人間
I
側っていう
know
か
the narrator should
全側
normally
も
be
すごいことに
neutral
なっ
and
てる
stay
な。
out of the story, but this guy's interjections are getting on my nerves when he's hundreds of miles away.
Right. You're not my father. You just took advantage of me.
あ、ここにいた。親
You
父さん。
claim to be an honest, decent paladin of good, and yet you allowed me to be mocked and insulted. I'm done with you.
Once Talia had returned to her true nature, she ignored Tanos and turned back to the stones.
This way, hobbits! I mean, evil creatures! Follow me!
さあ行きましょうか。まだ壊れてない。ちょっとどういうこと？どういうこと？遅いね。
Done.
あ、
The seal
ちょっと待って。
is broken.
Talia had conquered another Gehenna stone, this time even without an extended dialogue with her split personality.
Well, actually, I was about
あれなん
to.
かインプが
Good
3
grief,
匹
just
もいる。
shut up. Where were we? Oh yes. Once
What?
again, a
Stop
huge jet of
being-
mana shot into the sky and a portal opened.
あ、できちまったもん
Whether
知ら
it
ない
led
か。
to the Winchester brothers, Buffers, Charmed, or whatever universe, demons ready to kill jumped out. As usual in good games, which still have some game time to fill, there was yet a third stone to
まあ
be
いいや。じゃ
conquered.
あ、こいつら
Talia
を下ろ
was
す番で。
already on her way.
で、終わった？あ、終わった。よし、じゃあ行こう。次
I
が、
want Tanos's
あ、
head.
上の拠点でいいかな。うん。よしよし。よしよしよしよしよし。よしよし。こんな怖いやつもとりあえずやってもらう。はい。はい、よしよしよしよし。で、ここに、レックスの、よし。これをつけてやれば、インプたちが休憩できるはず。
Here, demons could be hired or resurrected after their inglorious death for a tiny
Indeed.
fee of mana.
Mana? But
しかし私は
But I
マナがありません。
don't have any
そう、だから
mana.
作りたくなかったんだけど。
Yes, but luckily the Gehenna
そうなんだ。
stones produced exactly that.
よしよし。
What a
じゃあいい
wonderful
や。
coincidence.
さて、うん、いいね。じゃあ行こう。先に財布を潰すんじゃいい。防衛から。よし。で、最後の宣言。よしよしよしよし。
Payday.
よしよしよしよし。よしよしよしよしよし。ちょっとずつね。ちょっとずつ悪の道になってきたかな？よし、行こう。どうしようかな。2体。じゃあいいや。ごめん。じゃあいい。進行の手弱め
There
と
are enemies in your dungeon.
はいはい。ダンジョンの方は、じゃあ、よいしょ。こう攻撃してる間に、軍隊で、よっ
Defend the
君は
dungeon.
何
heart.
を怒ってんだい？怒り 100%、睡眠、あ。てへ。コードの隅か拡張してなかったわ。申し訳ない。さあ、これで OK かな？ 七面鳥はなんとかなりそうだし、崖罠も、よいしょ。これで作れたけど、なんか作るつもりは全くない。罠を作るつもりはない。よし、最高。こっちも OK。順調順調。泥棒泥棒、見張り見習い司祭泥棒。司祭、お前からじゃー。
There are enemies in your dungeon.
え、またちょっと待ってよー。よいしょ。これ OK？ はい。で、ちょっと回復してから、なんか目の前にいる怖い人たちやっつけましょうか。よいしょ。やったぜ。回復薬。たらもうこのまんま終わらせようかな。
The third Gehenna stone was very
はい。
close. And a third time, the Guardians rose to prevent Talia from fumbling with the Gehenna stone. Who would have thought?
おお、めっちゃいる、めっちゃいる。だけど、うん。
Talia, I beg
弱い。
you.
What? You again? This chap's
Hold on,
appearing
hold
for
on.
the
Ah,
third
Comunidad,
time
Comunidad.
already. What is he? The God's damn spirit of Christmas or something? Just shut up and let us get on with the game. But that's enough. She's not coming back to you. Get it? I reckon that after another 15 or 16 missions, she's
いい
gonna
な、
beat
こうい
the
うの好きだ
ever-loving
な。
crap out of you. But my God, you just don't quit, do you? Okay. Talia, your job.
Shut up, Thanos! Can I say something here?
No.
あ、ちょっとこれまずい。数がまずい。大丈夫？ちょっと数がまずい。あれこれまずいかもしかして。まずそうだね。
Everything good must die.
撤退タリアあー、撤退できねえのか。じゃあしゃあないな。
Finally,
し
the
間に合った。
last seal has been broken. Death to all that is good. Power to evil.
パワ
Talia had conquered another of the Gehenna stones. Mana into the sky, demons out of the portal, blah blah blah, and so on. You know the score. Now, only the last of the Gehenna stones had to be taken.
なんだ、
Wait a
インプって
minute,
勝
didn't
手
you
に
say
生成されるの
total
か
three
これ。
stones? That was the third stone already.
No, you're wrong about that.
No, I am not wrong. You said every good game has 3 goals.
I also said any good game.
True. Not much to say to
ん
that.
4番目の石
Then it's off to number 4.
ああ、例えばな。
Payday.
ペイデイ、えこれじゃあちょっと待てよ。結構まずいんよね。あ、もしかして金尽きた。やべ。ち ちょっと待って、ちょっと待って。インプラいらんのやけどな。どうしようかな。なんか、捨てれる場所なかったっけ？
There are enemies in your dungeon. Uh-oh, a spider nest has been unearthed.
よっ。
Destroy the good!
ああ、金庫をちゃんと探しとかんといかんかったね。で、じゃあ、探しに行こうか。あら、ここまで。じゃあ、ここまで。なんかこの辺にありそうだ。よっ。で、円盤を手に取って、戦いは数だよ。マジ？金はあるけど、金の山がないぞ。困ったぞ。困ったぞ。さあ、困ったぞ。おお、困ったぞ。さあ、困ったぞ。おお。よいしょ。はい。こっちない。こっちも。なさそうだ。おお。待っちゃねえ。数が用意できないじゃないか、兄貴。なんかブランチマイニング的に掘ってるけど。いいよ。あ、こっちまだ奥があんのか。ダイヤモンドだ。欲しかったけど。ほい。ほら。ダイヤモンドだ。ダイヤモンドだね。
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
よいしょ。よし、こんなもんでしょう。
Your dungeon heart is under attack.
ちょっと待って。
Your creatures have inadvertently dug into a dragon's nest.
よいしょ。ドラゴン？わあ、サラマンダー。とはいえだ。よいしょ。出れたかな？じゃあ次ドラゴン。
There are enemies in your dungeon.
よしよし。で、次が。おお、なんか音がすごいな、こいつ。
Your dungeon heart is under attack.
で、次か。おいしょ。で、ここが完成したので、ごめん、金庫部屋にしてなかったがばっかりに、いらん運搬をさせてしまった。で、こっちを拡張させておいて、インク使ったことないな。よっ。分断で、よいしょ。殺してもいいやの精神で使えるのは、なんか良さそうな感じするけれど。ああ、七面鳥が今度は不足してしまった。ああ、次から次に大変だ。で、七面鳥、七面鳥、七面鳥。よいしょ。よいしょ。フォードの部屋がこんなにいらんくなっちゃった。もう一体ぐらい多く出しといて。
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
Just wait.
マジでここのダイヤモンドしかないやん。まあいいか。よし、レッツゴー。で、一応守り要員を
I will
2体ほど
destroy this land.
と
Yes?
おう。敵だ。あれ、七面鳥拡張したけどまだ足んない？まあいけ
Give
る
your
でしょう。
orders.
Give your orders. Go, go. ああ、お前もたい。
I am the queen of
うん、
evil.
こんだけでいいかな。
Talia, normally
Oh.
all good things come in threes. But after 4 stones, I will try one last time to bring you to your senses. Please stop what you are doing and return to good. Together we can wipe evil from the face of the earth.
Father, never! I will be the queen of evil and destroy all that is good!
These words should make everything crystal clear.
よっしゃ。
Time to take the last stone. Unfortunately, an unsightly rock pile blocked the way to the fourth stone and had to be cleared out of the way. Leaving the stone unturned would help in a bit more game time, am I right? Very commendable.
なるほど。前衛2体で耐えきれるかしら。いい感じ、いい感じ。
This rock heap was tougher than expected and... What the...
お、動き出した。
You woke me up. Was it you, my children?
さあ、大丈夫か、耐えれるかな。
Did you will pay for that? I will crush you.
Okay, I didn't see that coming. Of course, the anticipating evil had already expected something like this and plunged into the fight well prepared.
あ、まあ気絶はするけど威力自体はそんな高くなさそう。大丈夫かな。しかし声前がはっきりと分かれてよかったかなって思ったけど痛い。射程長いな。これいいな。こんな長いんだ、知らんかった。こっからも届いてるもんね。
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
お、はい、中組は中組で。頑張れ。単体大丈夫かこれ。あ、全然大丈夫じゃなさそうだ。おっと、だって全滅して一回復活したらまたちょっと考えようか
Your
な。
dungeon heart is under attack.
まずいね、それは。それはまずいね。この前に決着つかんかな。ダンジョンハートは全然まだまだなんとかなりそうだ。なんとかなり
Enemies
そうだ
have
けど。
entered the dungeon. With a menacing crunch,
あ、終わったか
the
な。
huge stone monster hit the ground. The stone-hewing evil had triumphed. It debated having a new bathroom built from the remains.
ああ、よかったよかった。
Taking the fourth stone was now child's play. So easy, in fact, that we'll just cover it in a short cutscene and spare you all that annoying clicking. All the seals had now been broken, and the demons thirsted to unleash chaos, destruction, and folk music upon the world at the ultimate evil's side. Okay, maybe I made that last point up. Grimly was still searching for the dark elf and the evil around her. On the other hand, she had asserted herself against her father Tanos and resisted the forces of good. But by the time his spies, much to their horror, found the Gehenna stones destroyed, the inconspicuous evil's army had already moved on.
喋ってくれるところも多くて、楽は楽ですが、さっきの全然あれだったな。両面順で医師の魔
The
法を利
Gehenna
用して、
Stones. After leaving the vestiges of Tristram, Talia
これが
set
ちょっと
out
よく
for
わ
the
からなかった
Gehenna
んだよ
Stones, the Ash Spring Swamplands,
な。
while
アルカニウム
grimly
も作れるようになる。
Hammerhand's henchmen were looking for Talia
これで
and
もう
the
ちょっ
Abs.
とそれっぽくはなるけれど、まあ続けていきましょう。よし。
Whilst elsewhere, Grimly's scouts took the trouble to turn every stone in their search for Talia, and I mean that literally. She was marching towards the town of Steelsmith, the seat of the Dwarven king. However, after a not in the least bit subtle hint from the not at all tactful evil, she had taken a little detour through the Ash Spring swamplands. Here, the ancient, cursed bones of long-forgotten soldiers lay uneasy in their graves, waiting only for the necessary nudge to finally rise and play the talking dead or whatever it's called. Unfortunately, and of course purely coincidentally, Grimly, the racist Dwarven king, was also currently in Ash Spring.
Aye, chop more wood. I don't have enough resources. I want to build a barracks to hire knights and foot soldiers. I also need some for these palisades. Which idiot is responsible for this, please? My right toe could build a better defense on its own. Now, fix it, and over there, we'll build a watchtower. Or two.
Grimly is here. Excellent. I'll beat every single God's damned prejudice out of that bearded drunk's alcohol-soaked carcass. And some of these undead wannabes lying around here in their graves are going to help me.
おう、
Let's see how that
なんつう
drunken
ところに
idiot
首
likes
輪立てて
facing
ん
a
だ。
few brain-hungry zombies. Not that he needs to be afraid with that little bird brain of his. Talia? Are you sure you don't want to reconsider?
どうしようかな。
Undead? How low have we sunk? Are you still there? I thought I'd finally seen the last of you in the previous mission. Anyway, shut up and let me work. I must raise the living dead.
So in order to start the Night of the Living Dead, our protagonist, the currently eating a chicken leg evil's envoy, had to reach the region's larger cemeteries and recruit their undead.
で、どうしようかな。ここなどうしようかな。壊して壊して壊したい。どうしようかな。このままこっちに伸ばしていくか。で、なんかついでに金庫でもあれば嬉しいな。で、こっちも一緒。こっちはもう金探し。なんかないかな。
Ah! One of the lucky evil's little snots had discovered a hidden arcanium. Here, demons could create valuable mana, which on the one hand, they themselves needed, while on the other, could also be used for powerful spells.
なんだこの部屋は。楽にせんかい、ちゃんと。
And so it was that the first demon began to generate powerful mana in the Arcanium. Ah, delicious mana. I like to spread it on my Sunday morning coffee. As my wife passes me a cup of tea and massages my feet, as I open the newspaper to the obituaries. But back to the subject. Mana was also important to the couldn't care less about Sunday morning croissant evil because, on the one hand, his higher level demons loved the stuff, and on the other hand, it could be used to cast powerful spells. Of course, the excited evil couldn't wait to promptly try it out.
こ メカニズムまではもう研究できてるからチビ量産してよしでボード部屋立ててでよいしょよいしょよいしょおよしOK一旦予約キャンセルでどうしようかね。で、こっち側ちょっと探しに行こうか。突破まではしない。おお、気候脈一軒。よーし、オッケー。なんかすごいな。この辺一帯でいいか。もったいない。よしよしよしよし、素晴らしい。
Payday.
ペイデイ。あ、ペイデイ。払える ?140。全然払えた。あ、なんかみっけ。給料削減。ああ、そんなかわいそうなことを。よいしょ。
Your little snots have uncovered a
ま
dragon's
たドラゴン
nest.
の巣掘り当てたあ、ここにも金脈あるな。よしよし。で、どうしようかな、こいつら。多くとりあえず1匹。で、軍団で。ああ、帰ったか。じゃあ、建築で。建築で、中立で。おう。はい。はい。ここはちょっと建てれないと。
Aye, I knew it. That damn pointy-eared wench is sneaking around here somewhere. Let's go, men. Double the watches and leave something for
こ
me.
んだけ金戦略あったらこれでなんとかなるかな。
Ah, you have no chance against me and the ultimate evil. I can smell your beer breath all the way down into my dungeon, you drunken shrimp.
Spread out and find her.
The presence of the inconspicuous as a rainbow-colored dog evil's army was no longer a secret. In fact, it was amazing it had escaped the warriors of good for so long. Well, their leader was a dwarf and he had lots of beer, but I digress. Hopefully, the dungeon's defenses are ready.
まあ、クリーチャー答えて一旦は出ようか。
Command me.
こっちなかった。よいしょ。近場の選挙はここでいいかな。
I am.
あれここ降りれる
Newborn babies and work faster and cry less than you lazy dogs.
2部隊合流しちゃった。多くちょっとくたばるか。まあ作れるからよしとしよう。あ、サブクエスト全然確認しなかったね。いいや。
Your dungeon heart is under attack.
あちょっと待ってー。よいしょ。なや、ドラゴンに食われてんのかい。5体渡しすぎたかな。まあいいか。先にこの中どうにかするか。ナーガがいないから本当に辛い。よし、まず行こう。ちょっと一旦休憩する。で、接コードの今、よいしょ。で、本体で、まあもういいか、全部持っていくか。危なかったらガス薬をすぐにピックアップする。まだ大丈夫、まだ大丈夫、大丈夫そうだ。よし、大丈夫だった。さて、これでここの金脈も折るようにしようかな。もうめんどくさいからこの辺全部金庫弁にしようか。じゃあもうここまで全部つなげて金庫弁にすりゃいいか。あ、しまった。ちょっと掘りすぎた。まあいいか。ああ、これやこれや。これや、起こせや。よし。よう。あ、これで。回復はまだ落ち着いてない。これが欲しいわ。もういい。行ってしまえ。おお。どうなのかい。で、ここからまずは制圧。おお、ちょっと待つな。おお。 左下にいるな。司祭泥棒守護者とかか。ナーガを取ってから行くかどうか。ゴブリンちょっと間引く。ゴブリンじゃねえや。オークちょっと間引くか。よし、ゴーゴーゴーゴー。オーク1、2体間引いてくれるといいかな、ちょうど。1体間引くくらいでちょうどいいかな。よし。じゃあ帰ろう。ちょうど1体間引いてくれたかな。1、2、3、4。間引いとらんや。間引けとらんが。まあいいか。来られるかな。まあでも、まあ。一旦ナーガの研究ができればね。で、土の中行って、リーチャーで、ナーガを1体研究、研究、それいいか。よし、いいでしょう。全員回復できたら行こうかな。だって金庫もいい感じ。まだ尽きてない。七面鳥もまだ足りてる。こっちの金庫も8125。いいね。一応ここがゴミ箱なんかな、確か。さてどうしようか。分断。よし、じゃあ行こう。はい、ペイデイ。みんなが取りに行く必要はない。外に出てお金を払います。たまには散歩もいいもんだ。で、このまま左の方行って、ここまずはせやつかな。ダンジョンハートの防御役がいないけど、まあいっか。いっか。よいしょ。はい。まずい。全体が集まってしまった。石の守護者硬いわ。それはちょっとまずくないかい。撤収撤収。フォークが間引かれてしまった。よいしょ。それはちょっとまずいな。ナーガができてからオークが間引かれるのはまずいぞ。2、3、4、 ロンソンインプにただそうか。じゃあインプも作ろうか。科目の強化はできないもんな、3以上。お、はい、か。D、どうしようかな。で、どうしようかな。先にこっちか。よいしょ。はい、回復してー。
What?
ここまでで。一回ざっくり進んで。おお。はいに、シャッシュ。石の勝者。あの辺がいるとマジきつい。おお、しまった。なんか消えたな。インプかな。あ、ラッキー。よし、じゃあ行こう。遠距離も便利だな、これ、こんな遠距離だと。
And stay down! Alright, you undead! Up you get! Fight for me and regain your honor! I am Isildazar! I mean, the deathly pale evil's messenger. Fight for me, and I will consider your oath fulfilled. An oath that you never swore. Excuse me, I seem to have mixed a few things up.
Splendid speech. But good enough for the mindless hordes buried here, who excitedly signaled their approval, even if it was with nothing more than a moaned brains. And so, the walking dead arose to serve the abominable evil. And of course, his eloquent envoy with a split personality.
Ah, so ka.
Hey! I can hear you.
I certainly hope so. I don't want to just waste my insults.
We'll talk later.
わざわざゾンビたちが戦ってくれてんのに。
Destroy the living.
実際から行こうか。
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
さあ、まずいぞ。帰ろう。で、よいしょ。なんだ。これ困ったな。なんか一匹止まってる。
The dungeon heart is being attacked.
おい、帰るんだよ。で、軍隊掴んで、おい。 こで4体だからいいのかな。だって誰に守りをお願いしようかな。
Yeah?
しまった。オブハだけはなんと帰るよ。よいしょ。で残りメンバーで攻めるけど、まだいた。
Command me.
でどうしようかね。人数でいけるかな。おっと、あの巡回がまずい。待機。とりあえず数をもうちょっと揃えてなんとかするしかないのかな。あそこのおお撤退撤退。逃げるんだね、逃げるんだよ。
Newborn babies would work faster and cry less than you lazy dogs.
ダンジョンの中入っちゃいそうだから研究。ほいほいほいほいほい。もうあとはこことタリアの強化だけ。じゃあどうしようかな。よし、こんなもんでいいか。で七面鳥が多分そろそろ尽きてまうから拡張。おい、お、足りてる？643。ああ、足んね。
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
タランチュラ。ああ、よし。で、グーで分断指示で、よいしょ。あれ、なんかインプの数が多いな。1、2、3、4、5。さっき増やしたからか。そりゃそうだ。はい。部屋もちょっと拡張して、なんだこの中途半端な拡張。もう一列。 ええ。一面長の拡張。あれだ、こんなもんでいいかな。4500、4700。18。ちょうど壊れた。どうしようかな。これでいいか。
For the absolute evil!
わからんから全員行くか。この悪魔一匹だけ残して。君は足止め役だ。
I knew you'd need me.
ここ。まずはここから。と思ったけど、この上の方もあるか。あ。なんかいる。
Population limit reached? Population limit reached? Ha! Well then, plenty to throw at the enemy.
いいじゃん、全のものも同じぐらい悪いこと考えてんじゃん。こっち行くか。よし、回復したら行こう。おお。あらららららら。よし。分かれてる今がチャンス。ラッキー。なんか知らんけどラッキー。よしよしよしよしよし。分かれてくれた分ラッキーになったけど。つける。よいしょ。よし。つけれたな、いいよ。よし。新守護者が硬いのよ。よし。よし。あー、ゴブリン。あー、ゴブリン。ゴブリン。あー、終わった終わった。よしよし。あ、ゴブリンを失った分どうしようかね。まあ石の守護者とかはもういなくなったから、ほぼほぼこれであとしんどいのは親方ぐらいだとは思うんだけど。よいしょ。はい。よいしょ。おお。見習い司祭。え？まだもう一人司祭とかがいるやん。ちょ挟まれた。止まっちゃうってー。 お前一人とちゃうんかい。
It's payday.
Power is indescribable.
ちょっとタリアのレベル上げてみるけど、これはこれで効きそう。ナーガは一体も死んでないかな。よしよし、いいぞ。ええ感じ。これならインプはいい。よし。お酒って言うけどお酒ないのよ。よし、ちょっと一回撤退。厳しい。お、なんか本がある。クリーチャーの作業が早くなる。クリーチャーの作業が早くなる。体力強化。体力強化読ませるけど、作業な。
Give your orders.
作業はインプとかに渡したい。よっ。というわけで一回帰ります。まあ、作業効率作業いるかって思っちゃうな、この研究段階で。あとタリアのレベル上げるのと、魔法ね、講義室ないから作れない。ダメじゃんダメじゃん。ほなもうやっぱタリアのレベル上げるしかやることがないな。これあるけど。3体でいい？今4。ナーガも1体やられたかな？よし。
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
And stay down. What do you want me to do? I want Tanos's head.
Payday.
More undead joined the monstrous evil, and with a spirited, if moaned, brains staggered off towards the human defenders, the glorious...
Hey, that's my text. You don't even appear in this dialogue at all.
Your problem for taking such a long ciggy break. I'll take over your job in the long run. That's something we can both agree on.
Are your two personalities conspiring against me? Huh. As a narrator, I am unsurpassed. If you heard the stories I tell in the bar on weekends, forget about that. Additional undead have been secured for the insidious evil. Suddenly, a few dissatisfied bears appeared directly in front of Talia. Exactly, bears. And they attacked.
Hey!
This had nothing to do with a certain narrator's injured pride, but made total sense within the framework of the story. And the living dead rose.
Isn't that palisade finished yet? Get a move on, you lazy goddamn slackers! What are you doing, you deadbeats? Are you seriously going to let a few old corpses get the better of you? Take care of this burning before I kick your asses so hard you fly all the way to Stormbreeze, where you can tell Thanos personally what a bunch of goddamn cowards you really are!
There are enemies in your dungeon. The dungeon heart is being attacked.
I have to leave you now because I have to prepare something back home. But you hold the fort here. Got it? Good. Then take care of them.
With these heroic words, grimly the great dwarf king took to his heels and ran. Some might think it cowardly.
Yes, the damn coward. But we'll get him and then we'll organize an intervention. We'll tear him a new one.
My goodness, what a turn of phrase. Outrageous. Still, it was a desire I could only agree with. Come on, for the validation-craving evil. Defend the dungeon heart.
Just wait.
There are enemies in your dungeon.
Showed him.
被害状況はナーが4体しまった、黙っちゃってたミュートになってたマイクが。ごめんなさい。さてどうしようか。 りあえずまた同じように、とりあえずは出るところから行こうか。で、研究、キャリア強化。
So incredibly strong.
で、インプは戻らせる。
Evil will triumph.
レベル1の。よし、これで行こうか。レベル3ナーガは2体。レベル3オーク4体、レベル3インプが4体。さあ、これでなんとかなるかな。
It's payday.
ペイデイ。ちょっと微妙だけど。よし。ここまで行きましょう。で、ここも通れるんだけど、最後がここか。もう一勝負あると。おーおーおーおーおー。ニアミスしとるがな。
Ow!
お前戻れ。よいしょ。
Everything good must die.
はい。よ。一旦は、おお、ここで待機。ここで待機。よし。
What can I do for you?
レンジャー1体。レン
Oh,
ジャー1体
hey!
あ、前戦ってたからその気になってんのかな。よー、オッケー。潰して、さあ次。お、なんか本がある。ほい、何これ。生命力再生。生命力再生。レベル3ナーガ。よし。オッ
Do
ケ
you
ー。
want it?
じゃあ次。で、この墓潰しに行って、なんとかなったかな。ちょっと危なかったけど。さあ、回復しながら
Even
Event
more
進め
undead.
ましょうか。
Yes, walk my mindless hordes and destroy the living. Do you always have to be so evil? Ugh. Is that a trick question? Naturally! Who, if not me?
And even more undead marched against the
Smatta.
human defenses in the glamorous evil's name. They didn't stand a chance. But suddenly, and this had nothing to do with the protagonist's
Itai
previous
shikai nai.
insults, evil bears once again appeared to attack Talia.
Hey, it's all right, okay? You can keep your job. I'm sorry.
Almost miraculously, a bolt of lightning hit the bears and killed them on the spot. Amazing. But of course, it all made sense within the greater framework of the
これ
story.
もしかしたらダンジョンハートが先
And the
に
living
削れちゃう。
dead rose.
9 ら戻ってこい。魔法、あ、ポータルあるやんけ。よ
Your dungeon heart is under attack.
いしょ。ほい。ああ、よかったよかった。オッケー。そらポータルの一つぐらいあるわっていう。
Command me.
いきますよ。ちょうど真ん中ぐらいで出せたかな。で、
Oh, I'd love to work with professionals. Just once.
誰こめい。あれ、ちょっと待って、金がない。あ、なんかやられた。後ろでインプかな。いかん、やる気がなくなってる。死の勝者いけっかな。あ、タリアがいるからいけるか。で、まずいな。それまずいな。よいしょ。全部勝っちゃった。全部取ってる。やばいやばいやばいやばいやばい。やびやびやびやびやび。いっつも金のこと忘れる。やびやびやびやびやび。よいしょ。なんかどっかにいないかな。あれ、金脈あるやん。掘ってなかっただけかい。でもまあ9500はちょっと不安もあるから、そう悪いことではないんだけど、探しておくのは。よいしょ。
Enemies have entered the dungeon. Defend the dungeon heart.
ディフェンドだ。ダンジョンハート。ほらほらほらほら。もうちょっと拡張させるか。で、あの部屋作れるか。警備室。一応作ろうか。金がねえんだって。 せいせい。金がないのに。おお、どこもないな。ダイヤモンドはありませんか？ダイヤモンド。おう。ダイヤモンド。よいしょ。まずいな、どこもないな。お、なんかありそう。もうつなげちゃおう。こっちの方？で、まあ、こっちの方はでももう行き止まりか。あんまなさそうだけど、おい。ない。お、金脈密系。よし。よし。なんとかなりそうだ。金脈ばっかりだね。とはいえ、この金脈も掘ってくれてない。何回？じゃあ、建設する余裕が生まれそう。建設して、よっ。はい、OK。これでもうちょっと、中の、あれが安定するかな中の防御が安定してくれたらいいけれど、なんか掘り当てだな。クモの巣。おお、この先にも金貨ザクザクやん。軍隊持ってきて。よいしょ。あ、なんか2体ほど抜けてんな。まあいいか、先に少し話。
Payday.
よいしょ。よいしょ。
The dungeon heart is being attacked.
よし、OK。
From above.
全部払って払い切れた。
the evil.
なんか出てきとんな。なんか、迎え撃とう。そうしよう。そうそうそうそう。で、雲のいたこの辺りになんかありそう。めっちゃありそう。最初から部屋にしとくか、この辺。よいしょ。あった。
There are enemies in your dungeon.
と。これでいいのか。
Evil.
はい、ドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドンドン 頑張れどんどんどん。ああ、踊るなら。よし。あ、ダイヤモンドあったね、ダイヤモンド。もうこの部屋もう全部開けるかも。豪快。 小部屋にして、よいしょ。システム埋まったかな。うん、これでもう心配ない。よし。おお、しまった。ここまで削ったらええやんっていう話。小部屋広げたらええやん。だってこれで憂いはなくなって軍団も全員回復したので、よし行きましょうと。よいしょよいしょ。何体お留守番させようかな。お前よいしょ。お前あ、3体ぐらいでいいかな。お前あ、よいしょ。もう一体。お前よし。で残りのメンバーで、よいしょ。はい、行きますよ。はい、行きますよ。ここまでにしようかな。で、タリアのレベルアップマックス。よし、時間かかった。
Steelsmith wasn't built in a day, but if you lame asses had been there, the entrance gate still wouldn't be finished!
Yo. And the good people's defensive camp went up in flames. The pitiful survivors ran in panic and dispersed in all directions.
Ha! Those cowards! See how they run! Isn't that funny?
It does have something comical about it. Even the zombies emitted a laughing moan before pushing on to get some tasty brains before the others did.
おお、すげえすげえ効く。痛い。痛い。ああ、多く1匹、2匹持ってかれた。
It's payday.
仕方ないです。犠牲はつきものです。よし。悪の発展に犠牲はつきものです。よし。Okay.
Now it is time to find Grimly and give him his rightful punishment.
What rightful punishment?
Oh, rightful or not, what do I care? As long as the dwarf suffers!
The lands of Ashspring were wholly under the crazed evil's control. Every now and then, a confused zombie would pop up, even though the living had already been driven out. But that didn't matter, for the absolute evil's hordes set out for Steelsmith, King Grimly's headquarters.
さあ、OK。最後ね、かなり時間かかりましたが、 次からパンシーとか墓地ができる。
The Battle of
まだレベル
Steelsmith.
3の状
Led by
態っていう
Talia,
の
the
はしん
brutal
どいけ
evil's
れど、
army had reached the dwarven the Gehenna Stones after leaving
Mata.
the Battle of Steelsmith.
休
Led
みの
by
日にね、
Talia, the
こっちは
brutal
続
evil's
けてい
army
き
had
まし
reached
ょ
the
う。
dwarven
さ
town of Steelsmith and made ready to storm it.
あ、なんだった
Inside the Ash Spring
それで
swamplands,
98なんで
while
と起こ
grimly
す。
Hammerhand's henchmen
あ、
were
そうか。
looking for
どんどんどんどん
Talia
起こ
and
せ
the
たんか、あれ。
absolute evil's army, they in
25分以内に
turn
全ての
were
基地を征
slowly
服してくださ
marching
い。
through the gloom of the Ash Spring swamplands towards the
先
Battle
生、
of
同時に15
Steelsmith.
匹の
Led
クリー
by
チャーを所有
Talia,
し
the
てください。
brutal
あ、
evil's
それは
army
簡
had
単そう。
reached the dwarven town of
ダンジョン
Steelsmith
ハートの体
and
力が
made ready
50%
to
以下になら
storm
ない
it.
ようにしてください。な
Inside
んとか
the
この
fierce
2つはでき
dwarven
そうだけど、これはまた次回、遊びたいと思います。今日はここまでご視聴いただきましてありがとうございました。もしよければチャンネル登録、高評価いただけますと幸いです。そして、明日以降またポーカーの方も遊んでいきたいと思います。そちらの方もぜひ、ご覧ください。それでは。